Hello, I am Mahima, and here's my teammate Raghavendra. So, for the final report, we have decided to visualize the Tetuan city power consumption analysis, which contains information about energy consumption along with other factors such as humidity, temperature, etc., in each month and week. The question that came to our mind is, what are the factors that affect the usage of the power? So for analyzing this data, we have created a dashboard that has four sheets, four parameters, and calculated fields along with a lot of filters. So as we can see here, this is the dashboard that we have created with the four sheets. And this one is the first sheet, which gives you the details about the total power consumptions monthly and weekly. So here we are using the highlight table since we want to compare the power usage for each day in different months. And for this thing, the highlight tables would be preferred because the highlight tables gives us the exact values, like which part of the month is having the highest power consumption and least power consumption. So in our case, July and then August has the highest consumption, and then when we see here, December has the least consumption. Therefore, it is clear that the month July and from Tuesday, I mean, like from Monday to Thursday, has the highest power consumption. Coming to the sheet two, we have hourly power consumption with respect to different zones and dimensions. Here we have created a calculated field called as the dimension, which where we can select the type of measure that we are seeing. So we could see the humidity, temperature, and wind speed. So when we compare the temperature, it is clear that as the as the temperature increases, the power consumption also increases. This means that temperature is directly proportional to the power consumption. As the temperature increases, the power consumption or the energy consumption also increases. Next, in the sheet three, we are seeing the power consumptions in each zone. For this thing, we have created different parameters called zone parameter 1, 2, and 3, along with the month field, where we can select the type of month we want to see. And here we can see that the zone 3 has the zone 3 in the month of July has the highest power consumption, as we have seen before. So we can select the type of zone that we want to watch here and accordingly. And coming to the final sheet, that is sheet 4, here we are we actually wanted to see whether humidity plays a positive role in the power consumption or not. So when we plot a graph with respect to humidity and power, we can see here that in the month of July, the energy consumption increased. I mean, is at the top, but when compared to the humidity, the same month is very low, which where we can form a conclusion that humidity is inversely proportional to power. And now Raghavendra will tell you all the conclusions and the recommendations for this data.
Thank you, Mahima. The following conclusions can be made from the data we analyzed. Energy consumption pattern vary across different months and days, with July having the highest power consumption, followed by August, while December had the least consumption, mainly on the weekdays. Additionally, the time of the day has a strong impact on energy consumption, with higher consumption rates during peak hours in the evening at 8 p.m. Humidity and temperature also have an impact on energy consumption. Power usage is inversely proportional to humidity, with lower humidity leading to higher energy consumption. On the other hand, an increased temperature will lead to an increase in energy consumption. Wind speed, however, does not appear to have significant impact on power consumption. Among the three zones, Zone 1 had the highest power consumption with a decrease in usage observed in September. Now, coming to the recommendations, from the conclusion made above, the following recommendations could be done. Further investigation is needed to understand why Zone 1 had less energy usage in September. We should look at energy usage pattern to see if this happens every year. We can also check if people use more energy during certain hours and try to encourage them to use less during those peak times. We should also study how temperature and humidity affect energy usage in each area to find ways to save energy. Lastly, we need to check how weather affects energy usage and improve our energy systems to handle extreme weather conditions. By understanding these factors, we can use energy more efficiently and sustainably. Thank you.
That's all for this project. Thank you.